What's up, everybody? This is your boy Chris Beats, and I'm back with another video. In this video, I'm actually checking out Arcade for the first time ever. So right now, I'm actually in the middle of producing this track, and I wanted to bring you guys along for the adventure, for the journey. So let's go ahead and jump into Reason so we can see how Arcade is helping us to break this beat block and get back into producing some dope tracks. Here's the drum loop that I found inside of Arcade. So if we listen to the drum loop just simply by itself, that's what it sounds like. And this is what it sounds like with some parallel processing. And essentially what we did was we created a parallel track by right-clicking and pressing create parallel channel. On that parallel channel, we added in this audiomatic effect and we set it to the tape preset. And that is what is giving us this drum sound. So right here, this is the line from the Arcade, from output line, super funk. And if we go here, we can click this, we can go to line and we can see the drum sesh. This is what it is called. And they have a bunch of these different, lines that you can basically load up. I am going to be using Arcade for these drums, and I just love the way these drums sound. So this is the first one that I was actually checking out, super funk. Ooh, I mean, that is just nice right there. So now from there, I went ahead and I actually played out this bass line here. So we played our bass line a little more funkier than we played our brass line. And this brass line is from a refill that's just inside of my folders. Also added in some guitar loops that I found inside of my refill folder. I just basically searched refills and I searched for guitar and I found this guitar loop. What I did actually for Reason though, because I don't want just a bunch of MIDI files where it's just playing these loops, I actually went ahead and I recorded the loop into Reason. Okay, so that's what I did. So essentially to do that, we have Reason set up to record the master section by clicking this button here, record source. And then what I would do is set up a loop like such, make sure that I have my Arcade playable. Also have this record set up because this is the audio track that we're going to use to record. It's going to be set to our master section. So now that it is set, we can just hit record and then we can actually play the drums and get the audio file of the drums being played rather than playing the Arcade instrument. And of course, that's going to help us with computer loading and processing and everything like that as well. So as you can see right there, that is what the drum file looks like. It's actually playing and it's actually recording that drum file so I can have it as an audio file inside of my sequencer. So we're going to do it again, but this time for a feel. So now we can implement that into our track. Something like that. So we can implement that. We can play around with this audio file so that we can get it sounding exactly how we want it to sound. So I think it ends a little earlier than I want it to. So maybe we need to pull it over. Yeah, that's funky right there. So now we have that drum loop. Yeah, man. Let's actually look at some other sounds to feel this beat out. So I was looking and searching for some stuff, and they actually have this 70s, the 70s. So we're going to actually try that. So we're going to hit download on the first one. We don't know what it's going to sound like, but we'll hit download and then we'll go to play sampler. It's already set into C minor, which is our actual key. Some interesting guitar lines. They say that's called ear candy. When you just find something that you can just like slide in the beat, you know, just that's that ear candy right there. So let's go right here to this part. We actually probably could like just change up the whole thing too right here with this sound. We probably could just change in the whole thing. So we're gonna turn this off and bring our drums back in as well. We can find a way to incorporate that. I think we would go for a different bass line with this part right here. So that's a cool, like, you know, breakdown that we were able to implement using a loop from Arcade. All right, so what we could do is we could record this. We could take this and we could record this part just like we did earlier. So we soloed it out. And we got that. We can just delete this. We can copy this over from over here. We can just copy that guy over like that. Sounds really cool, man. Sounds really cool. Let's mute this for now. It's got something in there. Let's try another one of these sampler. Now we got some horns in there. See, now I like that because you got this. That's nice right there. We can do something with that right here. Nice. Nice. Just something to just, you know, sprinkle that in right there. So I think the only thing about it with me, of course, you know, I get jealous. You're playing all these loops and all these lines, you know, I want to get in there. I want to play something too, you know, I want to get in there and play something. I want to get down with my bad self, you know. It definitely helps you to get out of a rut. All right, and there you have it. Output Arcade with Reason 12. Definitely a dynamic duo. Definitely something that you can use to create some different tracks, some different productions, and really just explore all of the loops. But they also have some dope instruments. And in the next video, I'm actually going to be using Output Arcade to use some of their instruments to create some tracks. My name is Chris Reed. Thank you guys so much for watching. And until next time, peace.